We say good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to round number 7 here in the Bonehead Racing Rookie Series. Tonight we are here at Southern National to take on 200 laps here around this short track. We did not have open qualifying, so therefore we will not be going over, that's why we did not go over the qualifying area to show who was qualifying. But tonight we got quite a show on hand. For 200 laps around this short track. It is decently short. It's shorter than Bristol, you could say. As people are starting to grid up, we will see what happens here shortly. Once our leader spawns in, I will go over the starting grid here tonight. All right, there's your race leader, the number 24, John Meeks. We're going to go ahead and pull up our starting grid. Starting in the front row, we have the number 24, John Meeks, and the number 21, machine of Aaron Shacklett. However, Aaron Shacklett did get an end-of-line penalty for the aggressive driving from last week. In row number 2, we have number 88 of Mark Austin and number 9 of Vincent Goosey. In row number 3, we have number 6 of Connor Mirabelli and number 01 of Sawyer St. Clair. In row number 4, we have number 8 of Nathaniel Lee and number 67 of Frank Perfin. In row number 5, we have the number 42 of RJ Dwighton and number 25 of Ryan Shacklett. In row number 6, we have number 77 of Ben McMicking and number 99 of Jonah Eastby. In row number 7, we have number 3 of Daniel Pretorius, and Jordan Coombs is not gridded up, so he is not on the starting grid. In row number 8, we have the number 28 of Nick Salesburg. To round out our grid here tonight, we have the number 7 of David Eastman and the number 60 of Caden Bailey. That's going to round out your grid here tonight at Southern National for round number 7 here in the Bonehead Racing Rookie Series. We are 2 races away from the chase kicking off at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are on 1 to green this time. Pace car will be pulling off this time off of turn number 4. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Oh. Pace car is pulling off this time by. Sit back, relax, and some popcorn. Green flag goes out in the air. John Meeks had a little bit of a decent jump on that start. But it looks like number 9, Vincent Goosey, is going to get a great jump on the outside lane. Vincent will lead lap number 1. We're going to go on board here with the number 24 here just for a second. As caution flag waves here at Southern National. We're going to go back here and take a look at exactly what happened. Looks like number 99, Jonah, he just entered in a little bit too hot going into turn number 1, ultimately causing him to spin out in the middle of the track. Luckily, no one got involved. And there he goes. That was the first caution here tonight at Southern National. We're not going to worry too much about here tonight, but we're going to go back up front here to the number 9 of Vincent Goosey. Your current race leader, we should be getting the 1 to green signal next time around. They are on 2 green if I had to take a wild guess. Everybody's on the lead lap. Jonah was sent to the back due to the cause of caution. And there's Aaron Shacklett. He is going to slowly try to make his way up to the front, back on the front row where he qualified second. But as he said before the race started, it's going to be a challenge to get all the way back here, back up front. So Should be a little bit of fun to see him try to do that. And John Meeks is going to be starting outside of the number 9 machine. And we will go on board with John Meeks to see what a restart. Nah, we're not going to go on board with John. We're going to go on board with good old number 9 of Vincent Gucci to see what a restart is like here at Southern National. Pace car lights are going off this time. There they are. Lights are off on the pace car. We are going green right back on lap number 7. Pace car's off. Green flag comes out once again. You can see that restart was a little bit janky on that first initial throttle, as caution flag will wave once again. Aaron. Aaron just got a little bit too hectic on that apron a little bit and just got his truck a little bit loose. Ended up spinning him around on the track, and that is what brought out the caution. We do expect quite a few cautions here for this race due to it being a short track and whatnot, because short track races are usually not the cleanest, but they're not the worst sometimes, depending on the field that you do get. We're going to go ahead and pull in someone random. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pull in the number 24. Or better yet, where's our good old friend number 8 machine? There he is. He's been asking how you get a broadcast or how you get an interview, and we're going to show him. Hey, Nathaniel, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So we saw what happened there with Aaron, but it seems like you're holding a pretty steady 5th place. How do you feel so far?
Oh, I feel great. I really like the short track racing. Just we have 200 laps, so trying to stay out of trouble early. If we can do that, I think we have a good shot at top 5 here.
What do you say is the most difficult part about this track?
Definitely the brakes getting into the turn, because if you get too hard on those brakes, you're definitely going to get that back end around.
Especially that. We've seen you show up multiple times here throughout the season. How would you say your season is going so far?
It's going good. Just trying to get into the ropes of things. I feel like we're getting used to it, and only one way to go from here. So.
All right. Good luck. And you guys are back green. Well, that was a little bit quick, but nonetheless, we are not going to worry about that. That was number 8 machine of Nathaniel Lee. Here comes John Meeks. He's going to get a little bit of a tap from the number 88 machine of Mark Austin. Mark Austin's going to shove it down low. It looks like John's going to get it around almost, and he manages to keep it going. That's going to make the number 88 machine new leader. Connor Mirabelli, he's going to look to the inside of number 88. Not quite going to get past him, but still a long race ahead. Number 8 has a lot of number 6 in his rear view mirror. Remember, this is a win and you are in to the round of 12. We're going to go on to the gearbox. Vincent gets in the round, no caution. And now caution comes out. We're going to look back here and take a look at exactly what happened between the number 01 and number 9. It looks like Vincent just got into him a little bit off of turn. It might have been a toss-up. We're going to go on the chopper view here and take a look at exactly what could have happened. It looks like Vincent started coming down a little bit, and then the 01 started coming up, going off of turn number 4. And And yeah, the 0-1 just kept coming up, coming up, coming up. That could have been saved right there. He tried to help him out a little bit, and then everyone was just trying to get past at that point, trying not to get a penalty going into that pit lane. It was like Vincent might have was a little angry with him, but yet again, we cannot judge that just from one angle. The admins probably will have to look at that from multiple points of view to see who would really be to blame on the cause of caution. Looks like the number 8 machine has a little bit of right side damage. Not too bad, not too worse. We're going to go back here to another newcomer, the number 60 of Caden Bailey. He's all the way up into the 6th position. He is slowly making his way to the front. Daniel Pretorius, he's in the top 5 already. Alright, sorry about that. Apparently we had someone complaining at the front, or complaining about their chat being off. We're not quite sure what's going on there. The Pacers are going to pull off once again. It's going to be number 88 and number 6. Number 8 gets a great jump on the outside. Green flag comes back out. He definitely went a little bit early on that restart. But it's nothing too major as caution flag does come back out. Jonah just sends it in a little bit too hard, bringing out the second or the third caution, and that will be unfortunately strike number 2 for that number 99 Ford F-150. We're going to go ahead and pull in number 6. We're going to go up here to, we're actually going to come down and talk to Connor. Hey, Connor, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So, we see you running up front here a little bit with that number 88 machine, and we saw the battle between you two before the contact with Vincent and the number 01 machine happened. How would you say you're going on right now?
Pretty good. I took a risk and went up to the top, and it's working, so.
So, how would you say you're going to try to finish this race out since it is a win and end?
I just don't want to get wrecked. Try to save a little bit. And just not self-spin.
Alright, well, we wish you luck, and hopefully you pull it back in later.
Alright, thank you.
That was the number 6 machine of Connor Mirabelli. We're going to go ahead and get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Looks like Mark Austin is taking back that outside lane for the start of this restart. Green flag comes out once again here tonight. Connor got a little bit of a late start on that, but looks like Mark Austin's going to get a great start on that. And here comes Connor looking a little bit more towards the rear bumper, going out of turn number 4. Looks like Connor's going to lose a little more ground to that number 88 machine of Mark Austin. Here comes number 8, Nathaniel Lee. He's going to look to the inside of Connor, but he's not going to quite get there just yet. Ben's looking to the outside of the number 88, or sorry, of the number 8 machine. He's going to try to make the pass off of turn number 2. He will. That'll move him all the way up to the 3rd position. We're going to go back here to Aaron Shacklett. He is having to work his way back through the field. We're going to go up here to the 77 machine of... Oh, almost got into that number 21 machine. Excuse me. Bandit Picking, he is still running his way up. John got past the number 8. Who's going to try to get past the 8 machine? He is currently in the top 5. Behind him, he's number 3 of Dan Pretorius and number 60 of Caden Bailey. John Meeks is a little bit loose off of turn number 2. He will manage to keep his truck going, but he's going to have to fight his way back up to the front now. And you hate to see it for that guy. As number 8 gets a little bit loose, we're going to go back here in the replay real quick and just take a quick little peek. And it looks like he might have got in or got a little bit of help from that number 60 machine. But that is not going to stop him here tonight. He's going to... English. That made him fall back all the way back down to 10th position. We're going to go back up here to the front. Mark Austin, he is currently in the 1st position. He has no worries in his rear view. He has a total of 2 seconds ahead of 2nd place. 2nd place being the number 6 machine of Connor Mirabelli. But Connor has a lot of McMicking in his rear view mirror. We're going to go on the gearbox. Never mind. Caution flag does wave once again here at Southern National. We're going to go take a look and see what happened. It looks like Frank got a little bit loose off of turn number 2. Got into that inside lane a little bit. Nothing too major. And we're going to go back up here to the number 6 machine. Looks like he definitely has a lot of front end damage. We're going to go back here to the number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet, where we might see what exactly happened here on board. On board with number 21. And right there is when the caution flag came out, ultimately stopping his halt to the race to the front. Speaking of that number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet, we are going to go ahead and pull him on up. Hey, Aaron, you got a copy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear. So.
Well, that was nice.
So,
dude, my radio won't come on.
as we've seen, it looks like number 01 machine, he's going to the back for some reason, but we see you trying to make a charge back up to the front after getting an end-of-line penalty for your over-aggressive driving last week.
Yeah. Well, and then my EOL, because the start happened, it gave me a black flag, so I had a 20-second hold, so I had to go in the pits. So
how would you say you're
at,
how do you say you're doing right now? You're all the way back up in the top 10 position.
Yeah, a couple of those are close. I had to, thread the needle, but just try to survive, get back up here in the front.
All right, well, we wish you luck since you're going back green. Have fun.
All right, sounds good.
That was live with Aaron Shacklet. We're getting ready to come back to the green flag. Mark Austin's going to bring it back to the green. Green flag comes out once again. Connor got an identical start to that number 88 machine. It looks like he's going to try to hold back in line behind that number 88 machine of Mark Austin. Mark Austin, he has no help or company, really, from that number 6 machine way back there. He already has a half second, now a second lead over that number 6 machine. Oh, Vincent! Caution flag waves once again here on lap number 43. We're going to go back here and take a look at exactly what happened here. And it looks like the number 60 machine. No, I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be a tough call to make. It looks like Vincent definitely went in way too hot. But at the same time, it looks like the 60 was trying to make a 3-wide middle for that number 9 machine. This is going to be an interesting call on what the admins will make for this decision. It'll be interesting to see what exactly happened here. And we're going to go up. We're not going to go up just quite yet. We're going to go over here to the race leader of Mark Austin. And who is behind him? The number 6 machine of Connor is still right behind him. Behind Connor is the number 3 of Dan Pretorius. Van Nick Micking and Vincent Gusti are both in jeopardy of going one lap down, but it looks like they will not have to worry about that. Jonah Eastby got his lap back just now under caution. We're going to go back up front here, and I am going to step away here just for a quick second. And when we come to the one green, I will be back. Pace lights are off this time. We're going back to green flag racing, hopefully for a long stint. One could hope and pray, you could say. Pace car is pulling off this time. Look at that. Aaron Shackles all the way back up to second place. Green flag comes out once again. Mark Austin has got a great jump on that number 21 machine. We're going to go to his gearbox, see what exactly is going on further back in the back. It looks like the Abbott's made the call to the number 16 machine of the cause of caution. Mark has a lot of company from the number 21 machine right back there, seeing if that number 21 can get past that number 88 machine. Aaron Shacklet, he is trying to get to that rear bumper. He's looking to the inside, possibly to the outside. Same with that number 24 machine of John Meeks. 50 laps in out of 200. We're going to go back here to that number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet. It looks like he's getting pulled on a little bit from that number 88 machine. It'll be interesting to see what Aaron Shacklet does to get past the number 88. Well, it looks like 88 will have a strong lead for the time being. I would not want to mess with Aaron Shacklet. He is known for dominating races. He won here last year. Let's see if he can win here once again tonight at Southern National. Mark Austin, he has a lot of company from that 21, but we're going to go a little bit further back in the pack to that number 24 machine of John Meeks. He has a lot of company from number 28 of Nick Salesburg. We go on board here just for a little bit. As we see Nick, he is just trying to play it lap by lap. It looks like we have a little bit of a battle for the lead going on right now, but it looks like Aaron Shacklet's not really able to get past that number 88 machine. We go up here to Aaron. Aaron Shacklet is looking for a way around that number 88 machine of Mark Austin. He is looking inside, he's looking outside. That number 88 machine is pretty scary on this, and it looks like caution flag does wave once again. We're going to go back here and take a look at exactly what happened here. We're going to go on board here with the number 3 machine. Looks like Danny just thought he was still clear enough down there on that second lane to make it work, but it looks like he just came down into that number 6 machine. Oh! What happened here? Looks like Ben got a little bit of a nudge from that number 42 machine of RJ, and obviously something... he almost got stuck in that tire barrier. And Aaron Shacklet looks like... I don't know what happened to him. We're going to go ahead and pull in this number 88 machine up, Mark Austin, and see how he's doing. Hey, Mark, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So we see you running up front mostly, and being able to hold off Aaron Shacklet, not only Aaron Shacklet, but most of the field. You had a 2-second lead over Connor, but now you are stacking it back up and trying to hold it off again. How would you say this is going tonight?
I mean, I'm saying it's going pretty good. I mean, I'm having a good race so far. I mean, I was coming in this race with no strategy, so I mean, I guess it's going good.
So looking forward to the chase, how would you say you're looking towards that?
I'm excited. I mean, I'd say I have to focus on practicing and other stuff like that.
All right, well, good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
Green flag comes out once again here at Southern National. We're going to go back to the TV. He's got a lot of bumper from that number 24 machine of John Meeks. John Meeks is also trying to get past him. It is rush hour for that race lead. Oh, he gets turned! Mark Austin gets spun around by the number 24 machine of John Meeks. Oh, no! I do apologize for that if anyone heard that. We're going to go back here in the replay and take a look quickly at what happened there. John Meeks was just trying to look to the inside. He started letting off there. He just didn't hit the brake as hard as that number 20, or sorry, not the 28, the number 88 machine would hit, and that just ultimately spun around that number 88 machine, putting him all the way at the back. Now it's going to be interesting to see who comes down pit road. The number 24 machine, he's coming down pit lane. There goes the 88 down pit lane as well. The new leader is number 01 machine of Sawyer St. Clair. It looks like Mark Austin, he's going to be in jeopardy of going one lap down. Same with John Meeks. But it looks like they will be able to get out except for Mark Austin. Looks like Mark Austin is not going to take a fast repair, possibly. Yeah, Mark Austin did not take a fast repair. As Jonah, he slams into the tire barrier, I think. No. Jonah just did not. He did not hit the tire barrier. He just was a little bit too aggressive on pit entry. But one lap in, or one lap down, you still have a shot at getting back out there to get your lead lap back. Sawyer St. Clair, current race leader. We are getting ready to come back to 1 to green. This time by top 5 will be rolled out like this. Sawyer St. Clair, Vincent Goosey, Nathaniel Lee, Aaron Shacklet, RJ Dwighton. Pace cars pulling off this time by. Come to the restart for lap 68. Green flag comes out once again. Sawyer St. Clair got a great start on that outside lane. Vincent Goosey, he is trying to fall in line with that number 01 machine. It looks like the middle lane area is quite good as everybody starts piling up off of turn number 4. Not quite sure what happened there. Looks like Aaron, he just carried a little bit too much speed. Which, yeah, again, that could have been Aaron's preferred line because it was showing that Aaron Shacklet has fresher tires than this number 9 machine, and the number 9 had 25 lap old tires, ultimately spinning him around off of turn number 4, collecting a few people. Not too many, but it was a few nonetheless. We're going to go up here and talk to Jordan Pierce here in a second. Hey, Jordan, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So what exactly happened there?
I tried to bumping around on Benson, and Benson spun out, which brought the caution.
So overall, who would you say was the cause of caution for this wreck?
I would say the 21 car for trying to bump someone to pass.
Well, obviously he thinks differently, so we wish you luck in that scenario, and hopefully you get it solved and fixed.
Yeah, they're gonna have to work it out, but see what happens.
Obviously, Aaron Shackle does not agree with what Jordan has come down to decide. You'll see how that affects the number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. Race car is off. Green flag comes out once again. Come on, boys. Let's get some running. Number 01 of Sawyer St. Clair. He's got a great start on that outside lane. Once again, we're going to get to the gearbox here of the number 01 machine. Looks like Aaron Shacklet, he's come down pit road to serve the penalty. The other car spinning a little bit more towards the mid-pack. Not quite sure why that brought out the caution. Oh, David just got into him a little bit too hard in turn one. But yet again, it looks like he was able to save it nonetheless. That theoretically shouldn't have brought out the caution. But it did due to iRacing's caution system. Right now, which is a strain of bad luck for some of these drivers here tonight at Southern National. Aaron Shacklet, he is currently 2 laps down, but that is still able to regain his control if he just cleans it up a little bit. Or that's one way to say it, but I'm not saying he is a dirty driver whatsoever. But if he just races hard like he normally does, he'll be able to get those 2 laps back with no problem whatsoever. We are one green this time. Pace car will be pulling off once again. Pace car is off. Green flag comes out once again. That number 01 machine, he's got a great jump on the outside as normal. It looks like the outside lane is really the best lane here at Southern National for that restart. Daniel Pretorius, he is trying to relax and get going. And it looks like Daniel's going to try to hold on to that second place off of number 60. But number 60 has a lot of company on that inside lane. He will get past that number 3, but now number 3 is fighting back on the inside. And number 3 loses that third position, but it looks like Ben is on that rear bumper of the number 3 machine. As Vincent, he's making his way past. We're going to go on to the gearbox here of the number 01 machine. As 60 gets loose and spins it around, caution flag comes out. And it looks... okay. Well, that happened. We're going to go on board with David to check out what he saw. Possibly. I was like, he just sent it in a little bit too hard. David, on the other hand, oh my lord, He definitely tried to slow up to make sure he doesn't get into that number 60 machine, but it looks like he just, yeah, there he goes. It was just a little bit too late at that point. David will have to use a faster pair here tonight. Same with that number 60 of Caden Bailey. As he tries to inch his way to his pit stop. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and find him. And we're gonna go ahead and pull it in. Hey, Caden, got a copy?
Sir.
So we saw what happened there, and going into turn 1, it seems like you just entered in a little bit too hot. What actually happened there, man?
Well, like you said, I entered too high, and at the strike, if you enter a little too high, you'll bend out, and I kind of braked the pedal too hard, and that's all what happened. It's been a really good race so far. I like the lead, but yeah, that's all.
All right, well, good luck, and hopefully you get your lap back.
All right, thank you.
All right, they are one green this time by. The number 01 machine, he is on the race. Next one, green flag comes out once again. We're going to see that inside lane helps out a little bit with the number 01 machine. Vincent's got a great jump on the outside. Now is a battle for lead. Looks like Vincent's not going to get the run off of turn number 2, but he is definitely door to door with this number 01 machine. The number 01 has a lot of company on the outside lane for the number 9. Going into turn 1. Number 9, Vincent Goosey, he's going to fall back all the way to second position. The number 25 machine of Ryan Shacklet, he needs to get going before a caution comes out. And here comes Vincent on the inside lane with the number 01. Vincent definitely has a faster truck on that inside lane, almost making car-to-car contact. And here comes Vincent going into turn 3. Vincent will get a bumper on him coming out of turn 4. Still Sawyer St. Clair on that outside lane. Vincent is trying to get past that number 01 machine for the race lead, going on to lap number 94. Vincent's got a bumper, almost contact. Sawyer still has the race lead. Vincent has the race lead by a splitter now. He's going to look into turn number 3, and he's going to make a clean pass on him as Sawyer gets a little bit loose off turn 4. Number 9 takes the lead this lap. He makes a clear pass. Sawyer gets into the rear bumper of number 9. As caution flag comes out once again. Looks like Ben McNicky just got loose off of turn number 2. He just sent it out a little bit too hard there, and honestly, that just got him. That got John into it. He tried locking her down. Bring out the caution once again. That's the number 6 of Caden. He is 6 laps down. What in the world happened to him? Vincent is your current race leader. We're going to go ahead and I'll due to this short pace last, we're not going to pull anyone in this time by. We are going to wait till we get back to 1 to green and for the restart. Pace car lights are still on. We are probably on to the green this time. Looks like number 7 David. He is in pit road. At this point, I think he's just trying to get laps back. We're coming to 100 laps to go this time. Or sorry, not this time. Next time by will be 100 laps to go. Pace car lights are on. Vincent's going to take the outside lane for the restart. Green flag goes out once again. Vincent got a great jump on the outside lane. Now he's followed by Daniel Pretorius on that outside. Here comes number 01 machine of Sawyer St. Clair. He is trying to get back to that rear bumper. We're going to go on board here with the number 9 machine of Vincent Goosey. He's definitely got a little bit of a lead now off of that number 01 machine of Sawyer St. Clair. We're going to go back here for the battle for second position. That is between number 01 and number 24 machine of John Meeks. Never mind, we got a battle for 4th position back here. Caution flag comes out. I wonder who ended up crashing. Oh. What in the world happened? It was just a cluster. Looks like another incident of, well, people thinking that they were clear when they were not. Yeah, I guess number 6 of Connor Mirabelli thought he was good enough for that middle-ish lane. Ended up causing him to go around and then get the 77 involved, same with a few other cars. Alright, sorry about that. We have to take care of something real quick. Pace car's pulling off this time by. Pace car is off. Green flag comes out once again. Sawyer got a great start on that inside lane. Vincent on the outside is trying to fight back for that first position. Almost made car contact off of turn number 2. Caution flag comes out once again. Sawyer will take the lead off of that one. It looks like Connor self-spun, trying to push his truck a little bit too hard. Question is, who's going to come down pit lane for tires or fuel? No one's really going to come down pit lane for tires or fuel. Looks like Aaron Shackley, he's going to get his lap back this time. guys. What in the world? Net code between the 6 and 9. What is going on, iRacing? Base starts pulling off this time by. We're going to go back to green flag racing here. Green flag comes out once again. The L1 got a pretty damn good start on that outside lane. Looks like Vince's going to try to fight back on the inside, but looks like you're going to get a little bit too loose off of turn number 2. As Connor's come down pit lane. There goes Vincent down pit lane to serve a penalty. I do believe he exceeded the X limit. As Sawyer's got a great lead over the number 24 machine of John Meeks. John Meeks is trying to work his way back up to the rear bumper of that number 01 machine going off turn number 2. We're going to go over here to Wallhat. John's got a great rear bumper on that, or a great shot at the rear bumper. He's pushing his truck a little bit too hard, but he's not trying to push it over its limit. He's definitely found the sweet spot of that limit. As John is trying to get to that rear bumper as clean as possible, he's possibly going to try to dive to inside, but at the same time, he could definitely make that outside lane work coming out of the turns. We're going to go on board here with John, see what he's going to do. Off of turn number 4, nothing quite yet. Vincent is in jeopardy of going 1 lap down. Connor is currently 4 laps down. Let's see if John can get past him. As caution flag comes out once again here tonight. Oh, Mark Austin. We're going to go on board here with Mark and see exactly what happened. Yeah, he just pushed the car a little bit too far past its limit, or comfortability, you could say. As quite a few of these guys are coming down pit lane to get the fresh set of tires. That will make John Meeks the new race leader. Let's race off pit road. Sawyer's in clear. It looks like he might get out in front of everybody else. Anyone on pit road, they are in jeopardy of going 1 lap down here tonight. It looks like Vincent and the number 21 machine are both 1 lap down once again, due to how short this track actually is. As John Meeks, he is possibly trying to warm up his tires a little bit. Pacer lights are off. Number 6 in, and Ben McMicking is on the inside of John Meeks for the restart. Nick Salesburg is right behind that number 24 machine with RJ right on his inside. Behind them is a 01 of Sawyer St. Clair and number 3 of Daniel Pretorius. Pace car is pulling off this time. Green flag comes out once again. John Meeks had a great start on that outside lane in front of his teammate at the number 67, Ben McMicking. They are trying to get as far apart as possible. Going into turn number 3, Ben is trying to get to that rear bumper of John. Looks like John's going to hold off on that inside lane. We're going to go on board here with Ben McMicking to see exactly what is happening. There's number 42 on that inside. He's on the apron. As John gets a little bit on that outside lane, or on the outside wall, sorry, to get him a little bit of a SONAD racing stripe, so to speak. Ben McMicking, he is trying to get to that rear bumper and try to get that inside of John Meeks. With, well, we're coming pretty much down to the 70 to go mark. Sorry, not 70, 60 to go. No, sorry, 70. My throat's drying up here. Ben's to the inside of the number 24 machine. He's going to look for a way around. Lap traffic is in the way. New leader off of turn number 3 is number 77, Ben McMicking, to the lead going into turn number 1. Ben is holding off that number 24 machine of John Meeks, but right behind John is number 01 of Sawyer St. Clair. Sawyer is looking for a way around the number 24 machine. He's on fresher tires than that number 24. But so far, he is not, well, he's not really making a move just yet. But it looks like number 01, he's going to look to the inside, or sorry, not inside, outside of the number 24. As John is back on that inside lane of the number 77 machine of Ben McMicking. But Ben's going to slam that door on that number 24 machine, coming out of turn number 4. John is holding on to that second place like it's, well, his, pretty much. And the way it's going, it pretty much is. He's running on 71 lap old tires, while Sawyer is running on 13. It's pretty impressive to see the tire management going on right now. As Sawyer makes a clean pass on the outside of John, but now John's fighting back on the inside to get past John, or Sawyer. Looks like Sawyer, he's going to make another attempt at making the pass on the outside. John gets loose, Sawyer makes the pass. Now it is the battle for first place. Caution flag comes out once again. It looks like Aaron ended up, well, what exactly happened here? It looks like he thought Vincent gave him enough room. He knew he was on the inside, but he thought he just gave him enough room, and that ended up bringing out the caution once again when it really shouldn't have, because he managed to keep it from going all the way around. But Sawyer St. Clair is your race leader. John Meeks and all of them have come down pit lane to grab a fresh set of tires. Ben McMicking is currently in second position, trying to get back, or sorry, not second. Danny is in second position, and not. Hold on. Okay, Vincent is a lap down. Danny is, or Daniel Pretorius, he is in second position currently, trying to fight back up there for the first place position. Pace light should be turning off this time by Vincent. He is falling back towards the back. And it looks like Sawyer's going to take the outside once again. I don't know what it is with him in that outside lane. He obviously likes it for some sort of reason. Pace car is off. Green flag comes out once again. Sawyer got a great start on that outside lane. Let's see if Daniel has anything for him on that inside. Doesn't look like it. It looks like Ben's going to try to fight back on that outside. They are 3 wide on the back stretch, so they're going to double file back out. We're going to go back here to the battle for second position. Ben McMicking, he is currently trying to make the pass on the outside lane. Ben will make the pass going into turn number 3. Ben is trying to fight all the way back up to first position. He is on fresh tires, just like the number 24 machine, John Meeks. Sawyer St. Clair is on 23 lap old tires. Therefore, well, his tires are definitely old. And caution flag did come out once again. RJ seems to have spun it again on the backstretch. The lights should possibly be coming off this time by. It looks like Aaron Shacklet, he's going to get back his lap. We are getting closer to that 50 to go mark here at Southern National. Mind you, next week is Laguna Seca, another road course, and then we are off to Michigan for the final race of the normal point season. I will redo your current top 12 going into the round of 12. Current people in the chase for the championship is Matt Staton, Nick Salesberg, Aaron Shacklet, Ben Wicking, Connor Mirabelli, James Fields, John Meeks, Ryan Shacklet, Jonah Eastby, Daniel Pretorius, David Eastman, and J.B. Banner. Those are your top 12 in the points as of right now. Pace car's pulling off. Looks like Sawyer has taken the outside lane once again. Green flag comes out once again here at Southern National. Sawyer got a decent start on that outside lane. They are 3 wide going into turn number 1. Looks like they're going to double file back out. Sawyer has a lot of company from that number 24 and 77 in his rear view, but looks like he's going to pull away quite a bit. John Meeks, he is trying to get back up there. He's going to make a clean pass on the number 77 to Ben McMicking going into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like he's going to get a little bit loose, but not too loose. Ben McMicking, he is trying to get past the number 24 machine for second position. It is the battle for second. You see Mark Austin almost loses it off of turn number 2. He manages to save it. Ben makes the pass off of turn number 4. Now Sawyer St. Clair has to worry about that number 77 trying to catch up to that rear bumper. He is definitely, well, yeah, he's definitely catching him. They still have fresher tires than the number 01 machine. We're about to see who's going to all have what they have as we get closer and closer to the 40 to go mark here tonight at Southern National. We saw Ben race here last year, and he was definitely a car to watch out for. But we're going to focus on here for the battle for second between the 77 and 24 machine. And it looks like Ben, he is definitely closing the gap on that number 01 machine. He was down to, he's less than a second behind the number 01 of Sawyer St. Clair. Will that 77 have anything for the 01? John Meeks spins it around off of turn number 2. He pushes car a little bit too hard. We stay green. That's going to put Mark Austin all the way up into the 3rd position. We're going to go on board here with the 77 of Ben McMicking for 2nd position. We're going to go back here on his gearbox to see what exactly is going on here. Nothing too much to worry about for the 77. We're going to pull up our onboard here so you guys can see how far back he is and how he is closing. He's down to half a second behind the 01 machine. Sawyer definitely has to look out for this number 77. Even though Ben doesn't need this winning in, that will definitely secure him a spot for going into the round 12 and having other people fight to get into the round 12. Because only 10 slots remain by the end of the season, or the normal season before the chase starts. 4 of those slots would have been taken from win and ins. So that will leave only 8 drivers to fight in with points. If Ben wins this, that will make 3 drivers having to fight, or sorry, that'll make 9 drivers having to fight. If someone wins Michigan's win in, that'll make 10 people having to fight on points. Ben McMicking, it looks like he is definitely slowing up a little bit for pace-wise on that number 01 machine. As it looks like the number 60, he's come back down pit lane. We're going to go back up here to the 01 machine. That's why he's saying clear. Now Ben has definitely closed that gap on the 01. Ben is on about 20 lap fresher tires than that 01 machine. We are coming down to the 30 to go mark. As Ben is trying, and he is trying to make a move. The 01 makes a little bit of a mistake. Ben's to the inside of the 01 machine. Now is a battle for the race lead here at Southern National. Ben is trying to make a way around that number 01 machine. That's what Ben is waiting to see, is that number 01 to make mistakes on those older tires. But it seems like he definitely has the racing position needed for the race lead. As he gets back to the inside of the 01, he almost gets his nose chopped off by that 01 machine. As Ben is going to look back to the inside lane, try to get the run off of turn number 4. 33 laps to go here at Southern National. So he's into Ben McMicking. He's going to look high. He's going to look low. Now he's looking to the inside. Oh, he almost got into him. He had to slam on the brakes because Sawyer slammed that door shut. I'm not quite sure how much longer Ben has, as caution flag does end up coming out here tonight at Southern National once again. It's going to stack everybody back up. We're going to look and see what exactly happened. As it looks like the 60 might have got into him. I am not 100% sure if that's exactly what happened. That's going to be a close one. Whether if it's going to be deemed as netcode or not. Because to me, personally to me, it definitely looks like it was netcode, but at the same time, both cars were damaged. So there's no telling if that actually was going to be netcode. Excuse me. As everybody seems to get off pit lane perfectly fine. Mark Austin back to the race lead, that number 88 machine. He has been up front all night, and it's great to see him back up front here. He definitely has a shot to win it here, but it looks like Sawyer St. Clair, Ben McMicking, and all of them did end up going into pit lane to grab a fresh set of Goodyear tires. It's going to be interesting to see how these old tires play off with this number 88 machine, whether if it affects him a lot or it does not. Oh, excuse me. Number 88 and Mark Austin, he is... Oh, well, Sawyer St. Clair, he's back up front. What will this 88 do? He has Sawyer St. Clair right behind him. He's going to take the outside on the restart. As Jonah goes down pit lane. Number 88 and Mark Austin, he is going to try to fight back on the outside lane. Green flag comes out once again. He gets a great start on this restart. He's got a little bit of a gap between him and the 01 machine, but here comes the 01 fighting back on the inside lane out of turn number 2. He's going to look to the inside on turn 3 and 4. Now he's looking to the outside a little bit. He's going to try to do a crossover. Nope. He's going to the outside lane. He knows how to make that outside lane work. It's only 25 laps to go. And nah, he's going to stick to the outside. Obviously, that outside is his favorite place for right now. 24 laps to go here tonight at Southern National. Mark Austin gets a little bit loose off of turn number 1. That's going to allow that 01 machine to go past him. That's the whole problem with these older tires, is that, well, you don't have as good of grip as you do with fresh tires. But don't count out that number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklett. He's on the same lappable tires of that number 01 machine. 22 laps to go here at Southern National. Looks like Jonah, something happened with that number 99 machine. I don't know what happened. Obviously, he went around. He's going to regain control of that number 99 machine, as he's going to let the leaders by. That number 01 definitely has a lot of company from that 21 machine of Aaron Shacklett. Aaron Shacklett, he's trying to look to that inside lane of the 01, trying to fight his way back up to the front. Mind you, he had to start from the rear at the start of this race. And 21's not really able to make a move quite yet. 20 laps to go, coming to 19 this time by. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this race as caution flag comes out once again. Now it's going to be a matter of fact who has the tires. Oh, Daniel Pretorius. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, Nathaniel Lee looks like he might have entered in a little bit too hot there and ultimately sent that number 3 machine around. Sawyer St. Clair, current race leader here tonight. He might be coming back to the green flag with only 13 laps, sorry. Come back to green around 15 laps to go. Pace car lights might be going off this time by. I could be wrong, but I might not be. It's a 50-50 coin toss. And pace car lights are not off, so we'll be most likely coming back around to the green flag with 13 laps to go. Green light checkers are enabled, so it could get a little spicy towards the end. We started having some more clean racing towards the end of the race. Despite it being a short track, we did have some runs, and that's the most you gotta appreciate out of these guys. Pace car lights are off. Coming back with 13 to go. Green flag is about to come out. Green flag comes out once again here at Southern National. So he got a great start on that outside lane once again. Followed out by John Meeks and the number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet. God, my throat's getting dry. But that number 01 definitely has a lot of Cody from the number 24 machine of John Meeks, followed out by Aaron Shacklet. That 01 has 11 laps to go from grabbing that winning in. And off of turn 4, second place goes to the number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet. John Meeks going to look to the outside, possibly to the inside. Definitely going to try to hold that top 3 position to guarantee his, well, secure his spot into the round of 12. Caution flag comes out once again. Not quite sure what happened here. Oh, that was major net code. Not quite why it showed the 3 car Dana Pretorius for it. The number 88 of Mark Austin definitely got a little bit loose off of turn number 4. We're going to go on board with him here just for a quick second. And so we can see how loose he got. Ooh. It looks like he definitely downshifted. Yeah, he downshifted. And that got him quite loose off of turn 4. Let's see what this 01 does. Does he come down pit lane? No, nope. He's staying out. Pacer light should be coming off this time. Coming around to 5 to go, we should be going green with 4 to go. We're going to go on to the roll bar here for the number 01 machine of Sawyer Sinclair. Yep, there you go. Caution lights are off. And pace car will be diving off of turn number 3, going into turn 4. There goes the pace car on the pit road. Green flag comes out once again. John Meeks got a great jump. 3 wide, going into turn 1. That's not going to work. John will go around. Green, white, checkered. Oh, John, come on, man. You knew better than to take it 3 wide. And then Ben McNick, that didn't only take John out, but that took his teammate out with him. They're teammates. That is not going to sit well with that number 77 machine. John Meeks is in jeopardy of going 1 lap down. These yellow lights should come off this time, I think. If not this time, next time around. And they will be going off this time by. John will get, well, somewhat of a wave around. Now so one's got to worry about the number 21 machine on that inside lane. Any shot of that number 77 or 24 winning, well, now they're out the window, basically. In kind words to put it. Green white checker attempt number 1 out of 5. Pace car's off. Green flag comes out once again. That 21 definitely didn't get the restart he wanted on that inside lane. Coming down to the white flag this time by Sawyer St. Clair is going to take the white flag. Does Aaron have anything for that number 01 machine? Out of turn number 2. No, he does not. Mark Austin spins. You got a couple cars spinning down behind him. And this will punch Sawyer St. Clair's ticket to the round of 12. Top 5 results. Sawyer St. Clair, Aaron Shacklet, Vincent Goosey, Daniel Pretorius, and John Meeks. That is your top 5 as of right now. I'm going to step away here just for a quick second, and we'll get your top 3 interview ready. All right. We're going to go ahead and start pulling in the top 3 here tonight. Finishing here in the 3rd position, we have number 9 at Vincent Goosey. Vincent, we saw you running up front. We saw you got spun. We saw you got hit a little bit. How do you feel overall?
I feel very angry. I'm super pissed.
But there's a benefit to this. You did finish top 3.
I did.
Therefore, you kind of locked yourself into the round of 12 in some ways, but in the same way, in other ways, you didn't.
Yeah.
Like you still
Kind of
gotta,
stinks.
You still got to fight for the points, but other than that, overall, this race has been kind of a wreck fest to put it one way, and then a crapshoot another way to put it. But overall, how would you say fighting for that 3rd position, having to come back from the back, then all the way to the front?
It definitely was fun. I passed so many people. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
So, going into next week at Laguna Seca, how would you say you're prepping for that? If not Laguna Seca, Michigan. How would you say you're going to prep for the next 2 tracks coming up?
Well, I'm going to prep for Michigan by doing a lot of long runs with the AI, because it changes so much, and it's kind of going to be unpredictable in the long run.
So, with the round of 12 coming up in 2 weeks now, 2 weeks, are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
Well, we saw you made it to the round of 8 last season. Are you going to try to go all the way now?
Yeah, I'm going to go all the way this time.
All right, well, before we go here, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you would like to thank here tonight?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Slick Race Graphics, for giving me an awesome paint scheme week in and week out. And, yeah, looking forward to Michigan.
All right, well, thanks for joining us here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Finishing here in his 2nd position, we have the number 21 machine of Aaron Shacklet. Aaron, last weekend, you didn't have a great finish. This weekend, you've pulled off a top 3. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I mean, that race threw a lot of obstacles at me. EOL down a couple laps, a couple different points, so I'm happy with it. Sawyer deserved it. I couldn't catch him.
Going into next week at Laguna Seca or Michigan, how would you say you're going to prep for those two tracks?
I like Laguna Seca. I've never raced it with trucks, but I like road courses, so I'll try to get in some practice, hopefully do good at it.
Well, speaking of that, with the round of 12 only 2 weeks away, how would you say you're feeling going into the first round?
Pretty good. I mean, these next few races, of course, I'm going to race hard, but, I don't have to get them, so just prepare for that round of 12 and go all out.
Would you say you're going to try to go all the way this year, or are you going to just see where it goes?
I'm going to try. If I didn't want to try, then I wouldn't be racing, so we'll see if I can get back to the Final Four and go for it again.
All right, well, before you go here tonight, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank?
Nah, just my normal people who tune in to watch. Thanks for watching. And that's all I got.
All right. Thanks for joining us here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you next week and pull you back in.
Sounds good.
All right. One guy to go, and then it's going to end off the stream here tonight from Southern National. So without further ado, finishing here in the first position, we have the number 01 of Sawyer St. Clair. Sawyer, you just punched your ticket to the round of 12. How are you feeling going into the first round of the chase?
Very, very shocked.
So, with only 2 weeks away, Laguna Seca and Michigan, what would you say your best track is within the next 2 weeks?
Probably Michigan because of the draft, and I'm pretty strong there. I've won there a few times in official series, but also Laguna Seca. I've got a lot better at these road courses lately, so I think I have an even shot at winning at both, or at least finishing very well.
Not only that, but how do you feel going into the first round due to it only being 2 weeks away?
I feel pretty confident. I saw Bristol's up there, and that's probably my best track.
Well, Bristol is a non-points race, unfortunately. It is
Oh.
It is a showdown just for drivers to come out, have a little bit of fun. And not only that, but there is a cash out for it. It's just like it's like a welcome into the chase type deal.
Well, maybe I can win that.
But with those two races coming up, you did great out here tonight. We saw you got hit a little bit, get spun, get your car torn up a little bit, and then you fought your way back up to the front. Now,
Yeah.
how would you say, are you mad about that, or are you fine with that now?
I mean, I guess all in the end, it worked out for the better. But hey, if you don't come out here with some bent fenders, you didn't race.
All right. Well, before we go here tonight, is there any friends, family, sponsors, anything like that you want to thank?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here tonight, and hopefully
Thank
next week we'll pull you back in.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, that's going to do it here tonight at Southern National for round number 7 here in the Bonehead Racing Rookie Series. We will see you, everybody, next week for Laguna Seca for, I do believe, 45 laps. So if you did enjoy this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, thumbs up. And without wasting any more time here, we will see you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we will be racing again. I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself multiple times. I just don't know what to say. But thanks for joining us here, guys, tonight. Thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you next